Hey you guys. Hey you guys, welcome back. Welcome back. I was sitting here watching the Olympics. I was watching the field and track. Them young ladies can run. Y'all hear me? They can run. And it's like they my leaf on my flower, on my plant. It's just amazing. I mean, they can run. It'd be like, I think the time or something is like 10 seconds. They be breaking records and everything. That's why it's important when you have small children, you put them in like sports, some type of activity, so they can get those skills. You see what I'm saying? Because you see young people, especially when my son was in high school, and my daughter too, because it was called the Crockett Rockets. That was the strongest football team. Honey, they were strong. They was winning divisions and all type of championships. That's why you have to start them babies out young. Put them in sports. Don't just let them sit around the house all day playing on video games. Okay? There's a world out there. Let those children experience that, because you can see that in all the talent, even from gymnastics. That stuff started when those folks was children. Their parents was taking them. It wasn't no video games like that stuff is now. So when I was looking at all the sports and stuff this morning, I said, wow, that is amazing. It really is. It's amazing. When you have children and they get that talent, the next thing you know, they on an Olympic stage, or, getting all these big endorsements. They can take the family out of poverty if that's the case, but you just see it, and your heart go out with them, because that stuff takes talent and perseverance, and you got to be that parent to push those children. Take them video games away. hmm I see it all the time. So them young ladies, they can run. I was just sitting up there watching that stuff, and I was watching the gymnastics and stuff. I said, wow. And I knew that stuff was coming from. They weren't sitting at home playing no damn video games. That's for sure. I got up early this morning. And I started to clean up and stuff before it got too hot. And I just finished probably around an hour ago, because I do a little, then I sit a little, then I do a little, then I sit a little. And now it done got extremely hot. I think today's supposed to be like 90 something. Then after that, it's supposed to cool down. Because there's some things that I want to do before I start to go back to work. Hi, how are you? And I have my cabinet where I put all my supplies and stuff. That's the cabinet upstairs. I decided to clean that cabinet out. It was so much stuff in there, I threw out. The bag still sitting over here on the floor. It was so much stuff I threw out of that cabinet. I was like, mm-mm. And by me being a couponer, when you coupon when you buy things. You're supposed to, rotate the shelves and stuff like that. Hey, partner, how are you? And you're supposed to rotate the shelves and stuff like that. So I had to get that stuff in order. And seeing what I need and what I don't need. Because you can have a tendency to overbuy. That's good to hear. How's the weather? Where you at? Is it still hot? There's no, it's hot here. But we waiting on a cold front to come through. I think Monday or Tuesday. Hi, how are you, George? Wow. This know it been a hot summer. And a lot of folks been passing away from this heat. A lot of folks was passing away trying to go to these concerts and stuff. It's hot. Yeah, I heard California is just really just struggling with the heat. Las Vegas. And actually a lot of people passing away from this heat. Kamala 2024. I can't wait to go out and vote for Kamala. Yes, indeed. Oh, I cannot wait. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, the heat is on. I'll be glad we get a break from it. And Trump not fit for office either. All that stuff that he stood up and says, he just, for him to be an overgrown man, he's not fit for office. You can tell there's something mentally wrong. Oh, y'all had a thunderstorm yesterday? We had storm. When we had a storm today, Saturday, we had one Thursday night, and it was some really flooding rain. The freeways was messed up. No folks messed their cars up. Yeah, they had really, their cars was no good now. Yep. Kamala 2024. Oh, we can't wait. And I stay in one of them swing states. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. They just pure weird. The stuff that they say, the stuff they do. She didn't know she was black. Ain't that something? Black jobs. What the hell is a black job? Yeah, I know what he talking about. Kamala 2024. Because some people that's like support him, they like get in line. Everything he say, anything he do, they fall in line. No matter how stupid it is, how wrong it is, they fall in line. Kamala 2024. Now, well, I got Indian in me, but I'm still black. Yeah, that's what that is. Them old low budget jobs. What is it? $10 an hour. Cause he said the folks that come over the border and stuff, they coming up here taking our black jobs. What the? That's just a disrespect. A total disrespect. Black jobs. He getting elected. He gonna make sure that's all it's gonna be those type of black jobs. You know what I'm saying? Mm. That is sad. And people coming on my page with that mess. They better get the out of here. You know, I try to be kind because that's where, you know, that's why I try to strive by being kind. But, you know, if it's quack like a duck, it is a duck. Somebody can just talk and say all type of stuff and disrespectful, then it's like they just stand in line. Don't matter what you do, kiss the feet and everything else. No matter what he do, no matter what he say. Cause it was one young lady, well, she wasn't young. I ain't gonna even lie. That lady wasn't young. She was sitting up there working in the education field just like I do. And she said that she was gonna vote for Trump. And when I saw that, I said, lady, did you ever hear about Project 2025? He said he gonna demolish the Department of Education. That mean, fool, you ain't gonna have no job, but you gonna vote for him. Get in line. This is ridiculous. I mean, you know, somebody to vote for somebody like that. Yep, you're right, Amos. Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. Yep, that's true. Mm-mm. Somebody get in the office like that. Amos, all black folks be working them jobs. Every black folk trying to take us back to that type of stuff. That is just awful. And that's what makes people really go out and stand in long lines and vote, because that's going to be scary to some people, talking that type of talk, a black job, then you know, disrespecting people. Mm-mm. Because I know a lot of folks, rain, thunderstorm, 90-degree weather, they vote. But see, our state is different. I stay in Michigan. We start voting, I think it was 9 days before the actual election. So I already voted. Because it's August 6th. I already voted. Did all of that. Because it's important. You know, my son, a college student and stuff, guess what? Came down and voted. Because it's important. You know, very important. Because if that man get in office, I'm going to tell you now, I had 34 years in October. I'm going to call the ORS, Office of Retirement Services. Yep, I already voted. Because we have a Democratic governor here, and Democrat Secretary of State, and a Democratic Attorney General, and they made them rules go through for us, honey. Yep, we can be able to vote 9 days early. So I already voted. I'm just waiting for Tuesday to come here. Then a big election, that stuff is in November. I'm getting ready for that. I'm supposed to be having a watch party with a couple of friends. I was supposed to have been frying some chicken and stuff like that, and they're gonna be cooking a little dish. Yeah, I was supposed to have a little watch party for the big election. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. I have a couple of friends over, and because it's very important. We're gonna cut off Social Security. How them folks supposed to live if you do that? How they supposed to survive? But see, you a billionaire, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about you going, excuse me, and people cutting this off and cutting that off. See, they don't have to worry about that. That's why they do the stuff that they do. Yep, they don't have to worry about it. Because they living is made, honey. But somebody like me, mm-mm. Because if they had that way, everybody would be working until they 90. I'm telling you. You don't plan, oh, I'm going to retire when I'm this age. I'm retired when I'm 60. I'm retired when I'm doing this. You vote for them folks, you're going to be working until you 90. Yeah, they don't care. They don't have to worry about, stuff like that. They don't. That's why they always cutting this out, cutting that out. Then the Department of Education, you can't teach certain stuff, then with us as being black folks, we have history. You can't teach that in no school. Oh, no, can't teach that. So people better in a triple line and stand in that line and vote. I'm telling you. Because it's scary. All that stuff they proposing. But you got all type of trolls come on your page with that mess. Miserable. I was watching somebody else's channel, and them trolls was coming up there with that mess. The same stuff. Talking about Biden. There ain't too much no age difference there with them two folks. They scared. That's what it is. And they really scared now. And Kamala in there. They're really scared. Mm-hmm. So, whoever you vote for, that's you. But I know I ain't voting Republican because that ain't me. Glory. I'm not doing that one. And people was even talking about a lifetime ban on Medicaid. Yeah, Medicaid. They talking about a lifetime ban on Medicaid. So if a person gets sick, you go to that damn emergency room, you're going to get a $30,000 bill. But see, they don't have to worry about that. See what I'm saying? Because they got that good insurance. But why would you just do poor people like that? Inhumane. But I'm a Christian. See what I'm saying? So I don't know. And my two kids, both of them, they more of like progressive. They don't, went to school. They done seen stuff, heard stuff, and mostly all of them are progressive. Liberal. Yesterday I made me some yep. That's true. It's just a mess. They've been trying to do that stuff, Medicare, Social Security, Medicaid, Obamacare. They've been trying to do that stuff for the longest, cut that stuff out. But get the rich billionaires and millionaires, we gotta get them tax breaks. Oh no, we gotta get them tax break. Then what that happens when they get them that tax break, then they want to sit up there and tell us poor people we gotta work to 90. If I don't care if I'm in good strength. I at a certain age, and I'm letting that work stuff for them young people. I already got that in mind. Everything going good. I sent you Amos on Yoki page that time when she went fishing in that boat, because I was watching her live and I saw you on there. Hey, Blue Baron. Yep, Mrs. Stirrup. I saw you on her page. Let me see. Oh, okay. You went to the. Oh yeah, I remember you. Oh yeah, I remember you. That was so funny, that conversation. The church and the school. They were trying to bring that back. Ain't that something? Church and the school. How you been? You been okay? Everything been well? It's been well. Just been hot. I just can't catch a break from this heat. I remember that conversation vaguely. That was really funny. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, you want another thunderstorm? Cause when we get them thunderstorms, they be sort of rough. Your basement flood and the freeways. Oh my God, you should have saw the freeways. And it was like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning while folks was on their way to work, and they were driving on them freeways, at a high speed, and ran right into that water. Yep. Yeah. It's like hot. You just can't. No relief from it. Then the sun, it just. Then if I drink a lot of water, it's just like I have to go to the bathroom. Yep, I'm in Detroit. Yeah, it is. Yep, Motor City. I mean, it's just. I don't never remember being like this hot like that for consecutive days like this. Just hot, hot, hot. Then at nighttime, you just toss and turn, toss and turn. You can't sleep. Mm-mm. You might get yeah, just a rumble of thunder, just a little rain, then it stop. But we've been getting the ones and the skies turn really dark, really fast. Then it's just when it rains, it's like flooding rain. And I think the forecaster said, yep, we still had a car factory. Ooh, y'all had triple heat? Wow. And you can't really do anything when it's that hot outside. You can't. Ain't enough water you can drink. You still just be. Mm, yeah, from Idaho. Yeah, we still have a lot of car factories. Yep, I have central air. But my problem is I'm a walker. I get up every morning and walk and walk and walk and do my cardio. But since it been that hot, I haven't been doing that too much. Yeah, for them folks that work outside. That construction, they be having them big containers of ice water. But I haven't been really doing my walking like I usually because it's been so hot. I just been in here in the air. And you run that so long, you get a headache. I do. And I sweat in place I wasn't sweating before. Now I starting to sweat. I never sweat like in my hair and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to get up real early like that. But see, when I go walking, I be by myself, so I have to wait to some other folks, cause I stay by this trail in the back of my house, and there's a lot of runners, bikers, so we all just be together walking. They be running on their bikes. We all be doing our thing. I know, and I go back to work in 3 more weeks. Yes, I'm excited that Harris is running. Yeah, I'm excited. And see, my job, they have that central air, but sometimes it stopped working. Then don't leave the job and try to get in your car. Oh my goodness. It look like that sun on the passenger side. Soon you sit down in there. And you can't keep your your window cracked. Not where I work at. They were coming on their doggone job. They were just pushing cars off the lot. That's why I said it's about time for me to wrap that up. Yeah. Yes, you do. Because we is one of the swing states. Yeah. So hopefully she can I think she come here next. I think she come here Tuesday or Wednesday with her running mate. It's supposed to have been talking over the weekend who she's supposed to pick. I believe it's gonna be Shapiro, but that's just my belief. And then it was controversy about him, so I don't know. Yep. Yeah, I think she can do it. Yeah, it'll be new candidates, and well, she might run again in 2028. But she probably would have more people going against her. That's what I believe. Yeah, I think she can win. Because what hurts Trump, he talks too much. He don't know how to keep his mouth quiet. You know, he says say things as I don't know, black jobs, you know, and like I said before, that's very disrespectful. She upstairs asleep now. I had gave her some a different type of pet food because they was out of the one I usually buy for her, and it didn't agree with her, and she had vomit on the floor, and I had to get it up and then get the mop and sanitize and everything. It's a, I guess, because it's another food that I bought her, and she did the same thing. It's an ingredient in there that do not agree with her. I don't know what it is, but I know I won't be buying that no more. Then you waste your money. but they didn't have the one that she usually, I usually purchase for her, and she was out of food. But now she got some more coming. Mm-hmm. You know, them cats good for that. Yeah, mama got a hairball, all of that. But she ate her purees. I gave her a puree this morning, and she ate it. Well, to be honest with you, it depends where you stay. It's mostly diverse now. Like where I stay at, it's very diverse. You know, we have black, white, and over where my mom stay, it's like black, and you have Latino, like that. And let me see, going towards Grosse Point area is very diverse. But where I stay at is very diverse. It's not like it was um, years ago. Yeah, in a sense, but a lot of people, like myself at the retirement age, when they retired, they, like if they weren't originally from here, they'll go back for where they come from, or they want to go back where they say may things might be a little cheaper. But now these houses here, they just expensive because like you will never think in the city of Detroit they are building some homes that are like 300,000 and up. So you start to see a lot of that now, what they doing. And that's like right down the street from the church that I grew up and I went to. And that's a really diverse area. But those homes, 300,000 and up. So it's almost like certain folks is being priced out the neighborhood, to be honest. So they had no other choice but to move. It's like in the city of Detroit. Mm, then you go like 2 streets over, it's like vacant land. I guess they're gonna build more houses on there, but the area is just not. There's not a lot of houses in the area. It was just vacant land. Cause it's this bakery near me called Sister Pie. I stay near there. Sister Pie Bakery. And a lot of folks move out too because the schools, they complain a lot about the schools. For the most part, yeah. A lot of folks, they do work. At least what I talk to, but you still have those people that don't want to do nothing. They want to take what you got. Yeah, we still got them folks. But now they have this here. I don't know, is it like that in other part of the cities, but they have this thing called the green light, where the city places green light, look like a ambulance light. It flashes green on property, buildings, like gas stations, stuff like that. And it's in 3D. So the police department headquarters, they can sit back and watch the cameras and watch everything, every business that have that light. they watches everything. They see everything in real time, what's going on. And I think they have to purchase the light, and I think they have to pay a monthly fee. But a lot of business do it, but they watch in real time. So, but you know, when you retire, you don't get the same monies when you do when you working. Like if you working and you grossing every 2 weeks, say 2,000, that's 4,000 a month. When you retire, you're not gonna get that much. So actually, your money sort of go down a little bit. What the green light's supposed to do is deter like criminals from going in the store trying to rob or steal or having weapons and stuff like that. Or it can be they can might do a crime somewhere down the street. Then they might be getting the car, then they ride past a area that had that green light, and they can see it in real time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because it was an incident. I think it made national news. It was a block party, and it was a lot of people having weapons and using the weapons, and a couple people had passed away, and that made national news, and they said it was gang related. But the thing of it, the folks come from Ohio. And another problem that we do have, like the suburb part, if they have old furniture in a house, or if they working on a building or old materials, they will come down to Detroit and dump it. So now they got cameras on the street poles to catch that. They done caught a lot of folks from the suburbs that coming down in the city and dump their garbage. Well, now since we have a different police chief, it's much better, because if anything happened, it's like they right on it. I don't know, to be honest. Is it certain areas they like that, and certain areas that they slow, but they really quick to respond. Yeah, because they used to call Detroit the toilet, the toilet, because the people come from the suburbs and dump their trash off. Then they finally caught them. And then if they catch you doing that on the camera is, it just, it's that type of camera that it just capture everything. Once they get your license plate, they gonna come get your vehicle. They gonna impound your vehicle. And then you gotta pay a fine for the dumping. Then you gotta pay the money to get your vehicle back. But the fine for the dumping can range up to $10,000. And if you don't have the money, they put a lien on your stuff. So yeah. Yeah, because me and that lady, we share the same name, Sonia. I think some of them do and some of them don't. It depends. You probably riding around in a nice vehicle, they probably pull you over. Yep. That's my name. They probably pull you over. That's sad. I know the officer was having problems, I think, in another district or something, another state. He was having problems there. And see, when it's like that, they don't know how to handle those situations. They done did that here. I think in Michigan. What city was that? Was it? Um, oh, there's a lot of race riots there. In Highland Park here, they did a man like that. He was having issue, and I think the sheriff department, it wasn't Detroit Public School, but the sheriff department shot and killed that man. So what type of stuff they be doing? That's crazy. You think that stuff would have been left alone a long time ago? Oh yeah, oh, Muslim. Yeah, cause I know a lot of folks don't trust them, especially all the stuff going on in the news. They don't trust them. I know here where I stay at, they just buy all the gas stations and everything. I know the Latino, they stay near, well, actually across the street from my mom. They don't speak no English. Oh, yeah. That's what I've been watching too. Wars and rumors of wars. Sure have. I be watching that stuff. They talking about any day now. Then you don't know, if it start in any other country gonna jump in it or United States gonna jump in it. Just don't know. Mm-mm. They telling people to stock up on supplies. Oh, so I don't know. Might be a cyber thing they might try to do. Yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. It seemed like we just going backwards. Yep. Said the same thing like we're going backwards. Mm-hmm. And somebody got to get us out this stuff. But you can't wait on nobody else to do it. It's just a mess everywhere. Somebody on one something on the Olympics. They hollering and yelling. I can hear all the way in here. Oh wow. Yeah, I watch the View. Since I've been off, I watch it every day. It come on here at 11 Eastern time. So you think the West is fading away? Why you think that? They supposed to the View supposed to have a new studio in September. They supposed to be moving down in the city of New York. I watched it Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Wow. In the UK, I know they've been having a lot of problems over there though as well. They've been having a lot of problems over there with weapons and kids and stuff like that. I believe I heard something like that. Mm-hmm. Hold on, guys. I had to see what that was. That was the Netherlands. They won gold in a relay, and the United States silver. See an Amazon truck pulling up. Did I order something for Amazon? Today I did. Order something today. I think it says what's I don't know. They said on the 8th. I thought that was too long. I thought it was 2 days. They talking about the 8th. Yep, I agree with that. They blame each other. They do point fingers all the time. Nope, she's not here at the moment. She about to prepare to go back to Kuwait. They about to start school on the 25th. So she'll be leaving. This year she'll be teaching kindergarten. No, she'll be teaching first grade. Yes, you can. You can ask me a question. Yeah, she'll be teaching first grade. Last year she was teaching kindergarten. And she said the kids would cuss at you, flip the table over. All right, you like work in public school. Yeah, I do. I really do. Um, and it was really hard for them. Um, because they had to pick cotton, and it was just rough. And I always wondered, it was coming up and everything. Um, yeah, it was terrifying. And but we still own land. That my family is from Louisiana. We still own land down there. Own a lot of land. And every couple of years they'll come and drill and see if there's oil on the land. But it was terrifying. And I see why when my mother she got of age of a teenager she left. You know. And don't nobody want to live that type of life no more. But if we don't watch it, people should send us back to almost quite living like that. Well, they didn't because my great grandmother was a white woman on my father's side. And on my mom's side, it was like Indian. But they didn't like that type of stuff either. They did not like that either. So I'm quite sure it was issues with name calling and stuff like that. But they never really had problems with them. Hi, Drifter. But it was a lot that they had to deal with. And then I did that ancestry. I just did it. My day is going well, dear. How is yours? It's certain stuff that I do, certain things on my foundation do you have with them, knowing the struggles that, you might have went through and your parents might have went through and they didn't go through. How do you start the conversation about talking about that? They have reached out to me and I reached out to them. Oh yeah. A lot of times they be involved in it. All right. Make a sound. All righty. Most of the time is to be involved in it. So Drifter, is y'all expecting um a storm there soon? Yeah, they were. They was sure involved in it. That's why they take them positions and stuff so they can hide and cover up stuff. And it's still like that in certain parts of the South. It's still like that. You go riding through there, they'll pull you over. They keep looking at you, looking at the ID, looking at you. step out the car. They still like that in certain parts of the South. Or someone said, girl, you should come down and move in Texas. And somebody told me that. I said, I don't agree with their policies. I said, that's just a straight Republican state. I can't do that. There's too much control there. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't teach this in school. You can't do that. Bird flu is, is more deadlier than the other one. You can't wear no mask. No, I can't do that one. Yeah, the New York, they have like all different type of folks that stay down there. They are very rude. I will agree with that. They are very rude. I had experienced that when I went to New York years ago. They rude. Yeah. Then it's like they rude and they don't even know they being rude. So it's like every day to them. They do the type of stuff like that. You coming through a door, they just let the door just. They don't say thank you. Nope. They rude. I'm gonna stand over y'all and get me some parchment paper. So excuse me. Yeah. And that's sad. We had to go through a lot as black people. Certain states, they try to block voting laws and stuff. And it's like, that's the same stuff you was dealing back before. Before we can vote, excuse me, we had to count jelly beans. You had to guess how many jelly beans in a jar. And in certain southern states, ooh, that sounds good. I haven't had no bologna in a while. I got me some pickles in there. I had to get me some more lunch meat because it's hot. We're trying to do anything else. Do you cook your bologna or you eat it cold? Yeah, they still do. And they don't get that under control. It's going to be next thing. If they can, they'll have us counting jelly beans again. And you gotta guess how many in a jar. Mm-mm. It's crazy. My girlfriend, she used to, when we was coming up, she used to love fried bologna sandwiches. I haven't had that probably in, bologna probably in 25 years. Mm. That was that Eckridge bologna. And they had that bologna, had that red string around there. When I was little, my cat used to, I don't know who used to give him that doggone bologna with the red string on there. Then when he tried to poop, he had a red string hanging out his butt. Not really. You don't, well, not here you don't. You don't have to have a lot of paperwork. Only thing you have to do is request a ballot. You can do that online now. They can, they'll send it to your house, or you can go and just vote. But you can request even a first time voter. You put that down, they'll put you on a list, and they would, you can go vote when it's time to vote. But I know probably back then, I know it was hell. Enough coffee for the day. The cats I had, boy, they was, especially the ones when I was younger, them cats used to be getting to everything. Yep, that we were. It was switched decades and decades ago. Mm-hmm. Yep. I have one cat. That's all I can deal with now. I done got older. And she's an older cat. If you couldn't tell it, because she run through the house. And like I had this popcorn. I was in my room snacking on popcorn last night. When she smelled that popcorn, meow. She wants you had to give her popcorn. Mm-hmm. I like this popcorn now. I like that better than the one I got up there. You pop in the microwave. All righty. Thank you for coming in and seeing about me. So I will be chatting with you later. I have a good one. Well, you guys, I'm about to get off myself. I'm going to go up here and check on Binks. And I'm having a hot flash. Oh, woo. So I will be getting with y'all later on. And I thank you for watching.